ladies and gents, welcome to the Lyon car show for the second time. Behind us is the new Volkswagen ID.3 Facelift. We're gonna check it out. So without further ado, let's just jump into the review. So here's the Volkswagen ID.3 Facelift in new olive color. That's what they call it, something like that. I'm gonna check at the end was the real name, but it does look new and fresh. Now the facelift has a new front bumper, and I was one of the first people who reviewed the original ID.3, and I've definitely mentioned, I remember that I would like those side tunnelings on the sides. It definitely looks more sportier now. They've also added these creases on the hood, but the rest of the car is more or less the same. There's small changes inside. Now this was controversial because it was their first fully from ground up electric platform, but it had infotainment issues, 12-volt battery issues, so the early adopters didn't have really smooth sail, let's call it that way, but those problems should be solved with this model. Now let's come a little bit closer and check it out. So this is the new metallic, I think this is like olive green or something like that color name. Here's the LED daytime running lights. They are connected towards the badge. Bottom part is turn signal. So these are IQ lights. There's a matrix. This inside part should be illuminated. You have the lens, two reflectors for the integrated fog lights. So more or less the same. They've added this creases on the hood just to make it a little bit more fresher looking. I like the old model, but I really love the front bumper. They've added this side tunneling. Maybe they've watched my video, I don't know. And the front is slightly also redesigned, so this part is unpainted plastic. They've added sensors here for the parking, and they've added this slightly extending so it looks a bit sportier. Now there's big openings here, but they've added cover for the radiator so the stone chips won't hit that and in the long run cause potential problems. And you can see the Volkswagen badge. This one's 3D, so behind this mask, I believe they've switched the radar here, so radar for cruise and emergency braking is there now. So the car looks definitely better on road now. It looks slightly sportier with this new arches. Like just if I come closer here, before, if you remember, it was closed with those like small dots, and now it just looks more aggressive and more serious looking. Now just to check the color here, so this was the, let me see, where was that? I forgot. So this is the ID.3 Pro Performance, it's the style package. I'm gonna come back to this because I saw the color name, but I just can't find it now. This one came on Continental tires, and these are silver on gray combo. I think these might be new design of the alloys. So let me check the tire dimension. I think this might be like 20 inch. I might find it on the rear tire. Maybe it's just, oh, it's here. 215/50 R19, so 19 inch. And there's a new VIN number. You see the wipers. Now this package has the black roof. Dash is the same. There's a speaker there. There's a camera for the lane assist, light and rain sensor. Now checking the side mirrors, I think they're the same. You still have puddle lights here, blind spot in the mirror. The skirt is the same handles. Driver's side has a physical cylinder, and this is a keyless entry. Black B-pillars with Volkswagen signature there. Tinted rear windows. Shark fin antenna is the same, and this is the same. So checking the back end, looks the same. I'm not sure if there's any change of this bottom part. If it is, it's really minimalistic, and it does look minimalistic. Some people are gonna say it looks boring, but you know, we all have different tastes and opinions. Have the LED fog lights there, cat eyes, really discreet diffuser. Now the lights look the same. I believe they're not changed. You have the dynamic turn signals, and I think you have also little lights in the pockets there. You can see those now when I've opened the doors. And just to check the back, you still have drum brakes. The alloys are slightly closed, so better aerodynamics. Now you still have the same badge. This is in black, and you have those, I think they're white LEDs. They're switched off now. So let's open this up. I can back up slightly more. Here you can see the whole car in the frame. I think it's the same cargo space. You can see this is very spacious. The false floor is lowered for more space. Now on the top you can manually close this, and there's an emergency triangle. You can remove the top shelf here. Now the seats knock down 60-40, and there's an opening for the ski hatch you can access from the rear by pressing down here and then pushing it inside. You have those tethered points here as well. Both sides have grocery hooks. Right side has a full outlet, and a left side has a one called a light. There are 4 tethered points there, side pockets on both ends. Now this knocks down, and you have extra 4 fingers of height. Now if you put this back, it's supposed to come like this. You put it up here, then you can put it like that. So that's when it's flat, slightly less deep. Then you have like 2-3 fingers of height to the loading area, which is covered by plastic. Now you can put it like that, so you can see like 4, 5, 6 fingers. Yeah, 5-ish, 6 fingers of height. So you can lower that. This is like 1 finger thick. Now there's a battery here, and over here you have towing and patching kit. So they've added this like new little bag that's more designed, so it fits inside here, goes to the bottom. Okay, let's see if this is going to close properly now. Before it didn't. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is closing properly. It's like breathing, but we'll see inside. There was a message before. Now this is the same AC type 2 connector, and then combined CCS2 connector for DC fast charging. For the Volkswagen group, you can use the Ionity, and you can maybe use some Tesla chargers, which are open now. So the car looks more or less the same. It's a nice car. If I back up here, you can see the side profile. So it's a nice family car, and it looks spacious. And it is spacious, but we've covered the exterior. Let's check inside. Yeah, so the back doors are slightly light, and the closing sound could be better, honestly. Now, let me show you the front doors. Definitely more solid closing sound, and the doors are heavier. Now both doors open very wide. If you have kids, it's easy to put them inside, or if you need to put a child seat. Seals are standard. You can push a key inside, lock from the inside for the kids. Now this is still hard plastic. They've added here some textile, so this is not just bare plastic anymore. Still horrible piano black, leaves fingerprints, dust collector, scratches easily. There's a speaker here, bottle area there. You have nice cloth seats here, different maybe design. You have the ISOFIX there, and if you knock down the seats, they're almost flat. That's the space in the back. You have a seatbelt aligner, and you can control these. And there's a flat there, no transmission tunnel, because this is built from ground up as an EV. Now, getting in the back, there's plenty of feet room and plenty of knee room. Now, I was sitting in the front, so there should be enough space. Someone was browsing in the car, so had a radio. That's the sound you maybe heard. 2 USB-Cs for fast charging. Let's hear the closing sound. Ooh, that's a rattle sound. Yeah, definitely they've saved on the inside acoustic dampening on the rear doors, but they didn't on the front doors. Now this is nice and soft, nicely profiled. You have the armrest here. So that's the classical armrest from Volkswagen. You have here rubber and 3 sides, or actually 2 sides, but 3 openings. You have that key opening there. Now, style package, but pro model for the battery. This is black roof liner to try to maximize the headspace here. All 4 sides have these handles and hooks. The front end you press to adjust. These are touch. You can switch them off or turn them on. And well, headspace was an issue before. It's the same, but for an average person, it should be okay. I'm a 2-meter tall person. Now, checking the front, I'm not sure if the screen is bigger and taken from the ID.4 now, but I know they added that ID.3 badge there. Now, let's get on the front and check the front changes. So definitely better closing sound. We have the keyless entry and physical cylinder once again. So these open very wide, and so no seals here, just on the top, so nothing in here. There's a seal down there and here. Now, this is finally, they've added soft touch plastic on the front. They've redesigned this front doors, I think, and this flashes red when the car is locked. So they added textile here. And this is the same. You have the ambient light on the front. You have this still horrible power, and then you have to press to control the rear, which is really not practical. Stupid touch buttons. I really hate those. Oh, type a comment below if you agree. You have those to lock the rear, lock the car from the inside, and you have these to adjust the mirrors. You can fold them and heat them. But just why the saving is awful. They should have put a normal switch in the back, but luckily they've added soft materials here, but they should have added on the back, and they should have added more dampening, because this is heavier. There's definitely more materials inside to decrease the noise that's coming inside from the highway when you're driving faster. They added this carpet here. There's a speaker there. Pause and play buttons the same. Manual seats, push up to go back and forward, up and down, tilt, no lumbar for some reason. There's your tire pressure, pause and read. And the seats are the same, steering column is manual. And look at this, they've added leather here. This was plastic before, but it's just a cover, still hard. There's your ambient lights, touch lights, and this was soft as before. Let's jump inside. So let's hear the closing sound. Ooh, definitely better than the rear doors. Switch to wide lens, and voila, this is the point of view. So this is a nice big windshield. There's a 8-pillar window and good overview altogether. Now, I think this is a bigger screen, and hopefully what I read, they fixed the infotainment. It should be faster, but this is a car show. We don't have the key, so without the key this can lag sometimes, just to be informed, FYI there. And well, steering wheel's the same. You have a little texture there, but it's smooth, 3-spoke, and well, we still have these capacitive buttons. If you open the doors, you can see them, they come on. I wish they added physical buttons. They didn't listen on that. They just returned them to the ICE cars. You have those are the same. You have the automatic, same horrible piano black. There's a park button there. Still have the small screen there. Has all the necessary information, but again, I think they could have maybe made it a little bit larger. Anyway, moving on. This is soft, and then this was all hard. There's a speaker there. There is an optional heads-up display you can get, and there's a speaker there. Now you have the clocks here. Gonna come back to this. You can turn it on here. Mute the music there. And here we have the hazard buttons. You can see those, you can see them in the mirrors. You have a shortcut for the climate, park assistance, and driving modes. Definitely they have added this. This wasn't here before, I remember that. This is just padded, slightly padded with leather there. It looks more premium. And they've added this pockets here. Let me just turn these lights on so you can see better. There's pockets here. This is the same cup holders, adjustable in the front. A little bit of horrible piano black. This is the same place for your phone there. Not sure what this is then for. And then over here we have this. So there's 2 USB-Cs. This is a rubber. This is adjustable. There we go. So that's all the same. You have press here. So these are adjustable. They have levels. And front isofix. The seats are quite comfy, definitely for the winter. Textile is nice. And for here press, there is a very spacious glove compartment, and it's, I think, deeper now. Let me see here. No, actually it's not. I thought it was for a moment. I reviewed a Peugeot E208 new one. It's like really deep inside. Yeah, before we get to the infotainment, just to show you the headspace. Plenty of headspace. That was not an issue in the first one either. And here you have a small bezel, but a good overview on the back. You have those touch lights here. You can press them like that. Off when the doors are open, you have the emergency assistance, road assistance. Excuse me, that was emergency call there. This turns on. I think the car should be on, but it's just, yeah, you can see that it just goes off. So on and off. You have the mirror there, and you have the documents holder. This does not extend, and the roof liner is black, and this is the style package once again. And just to reflect on this is in French. I don't have the key, so it might lag slightly. I think it works the same. Should be faster allegedly, and not freezing like it did before. You can see the points of interest, so yeah, it's fairly responsible. I think slightly lagging, could be better. Home, there's a pull down menu there. You know, you have like the white or the black. In this case it's more better looking in black because the interior is black. You do have the white interior. Charging options, so this is loading slightly long, to be honest. This is nice. They've added 100%. I think 80 should be more healthier for the battery. On the long run, reduce AC charging, battery care mode should be turned on the car show, I guess. And yeah, so I mean, what I read from forums, they've finally fixed these issues that the vehicle had. So hopefully that's the case here as well. This looks fast and responsive. I really like the new avatar. Just the front end changed and it looks so much better. It looks just sportier. But yeah, that's it. There are options here for the volume. And let me see here. I've showed you navigation. There are apps, so Apple, Android, and Apple CarPlay, or mirror option, phone, navigation. Let me see here. I think there's, yeah, we can change this to English. I haven't thought of that because usually this is not on and you need the key. So yeah, and here you have the background colors, so you can choose those. So I noticed, I'm not sure if it's off, but there was that IQ light for the assistance, so maybe this one doesn't have it. So the vehicle doesn't want to change the colors because again, we don't have the key. But I'm surprised that there's a lot of other things working. So the AC is not working. There's a climate shortcut here. There's a driver assistance, so you can see cruise distance, traffic, signs recognition, driver alert, no blind spots though. And now let me see here, what else? Well, I think I've showed the rest. So yeah, there's settings here for the screen time, language, and so on. System information. So over here you can see, excuse me, you can see hardware H30, software version 1701, and that's it. Show all updates. No system updates available at this moment. Okay. Yeah, hopefully they've fixed these issues the car had. Let me see here, modes. Yeah, I don't think it wants to show this one because the car is technically not on without the key. Well, we can hear the music though. Okay, I don't want to get a copyright strike. We're gonna wrap it here. I'm just gonna pop the bonnet. You can see the ambient lights now, here and there, only on the front, as I remember still. So some of the changes are nice. I think they could have improved the back door, so that would make it more round up. We have the washer fluid there. You have to use a little yellow leg if you want to keep it open. So let's check the spec here. So it's the ID.3 204 horsepower Pro Performance version. I guess that's for the battery. This is the style package. So let me see here. I don't see the battery size. Okay, so I was mentioning the color. Let me just get down here. It's easier for me. So I think I saw somewhere the name. So dark olive green, yeah, that's the option, 900 euros. You have the Type 2 cable, 230 euros. Extension of guarantee, so that's like a warranty for, I guess, two years and 40,000 kilometers, 500 euros. I think that's a bargain. I don't know, maybe this might be the false floor. And so the base price is almost 45,000 euros, minus 10 euros. And full price of this exhibit model is 46,730. So yeah, I think there's a lot of competition today in this segment, but that's the new Volkswagen ID.3 Facelift, and it definitely looks more mature. If you want to see more from Lyon Car Show, do subscribe. I'm going to try to cover the new Touareg and the new ID.7 Facelift over there. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you in the next video. Stay safe. Bye.